Welcome to Center Heights Productions. Please hit the likes and subscribe down below in your right hand corner. Muchly would appreciate that. Thank you to my subscribers and followers. And please share with your friends and family. And if you come across the channel, please don't leave without subscribing and hitting likes. That would be doing us a huge favor here. And we muchly do appreciate it as we try to grow this channel, as we've been in business for a few years now. So we take great pride also in our mission statement being a channel that does not focus on rumor veil. We avoid it, and we take great pride in that because we deliver on reports on true information as it falls, factual, not 99.9% rumors that never come into fruition. So I take great pride in that, and we don't try to get you here with clickbait. All right, let's get to it. This is awesome. Eight straight. Can you say eight straight? This is blowing my mind. This team is just what they're doing right now is just incredible. We're within a hair of clinching a playoff spot. We're so close. All right, let's get to it. Montreal was in Jersey, and we know Jersey always seems to have our number, and it always seems to be Jack Hughes that just drives us ballistic. Uh, we have an awful hard time. He always manages to put his imprint on the game, and sure enough, he did. Habs came out here, as you'll see, with a lead and blew it. So this was quite something uh, to be desired. All right, so let's get to it. First period, Montreal comes out with a 1-0 lead. Montreal had a 2-0 lead in this. Second period, they come out with 2 goals apiece. As you can see, Jersey was starting to come back there at third period. Right towards the end, we couldn't hold on, and they tied the damn thing up. And of course, in overtime, we get a phenomenal outcome. We get the win against them in the shootout. This was wow. And the Dobish did really hold them in there. He, again, once again, standing on his head. But this was a night of the kids. We had Demidov and Kapanen who really came through for the kids in the shootout to make sure we got that win. So that was great to see. So it was the kids that were on fire and Cole Caulfield. He just keeps rolling as per usual. This is great news. He's so close to the 50 group right now, and same thing with Suzuki closing on the 100 group. Things going very well for the Habs there. So great to see this. Dovish again stood very tall because there was some we were giving them a lot of quality chances, and they outshot us, as you'll see very clearly here, quite a bit. They were all they. I love as Hudson's been so good for us, but the one thing he's been on a little bit of a roll in a negative area too. Thank God he's doing good as well, of course. With his, there's no doubt with what he can do offensively, but he's got to learn how to um, and they're going to have to get on him for that to pick his spots when he does things because he's getting burnt quite a bit and giving up odd men breakaways because of it. So that's something they're going to have to really work on him with because there's certain times you can't make those plays and you got to read that better. And so learning curve for him, no biggie. I mean, what he does with the rest of things is just incredible. All right, let's get to it now. We're going to give you some more juice here. Look at the shot differential again 38 to 29 in favor of the Devils. They were just all over us. They were really coming at us. A hit department 17-16 for Jersey. Faceoffs 134 to 25 in favor of Jersey. They had a 57.6 percentile in the faceoff department, 42.4 for the Habs. Power play opportunities 5-1 for the Habs, and this is I'm not overly excited with this power play yet. We seem to have issues. I mean, 5 power play chances, you get one. We got to do better on that. We just got to stop playing with it so much and start putting some damn shots on the net. So 1-0 for us in power play goals gives us a 20 percentile. Jersey none, thank God. Shorthanded goals, of course, Jersey burnt us with one because Montreal. This is what I'm saying. Their power play really bothers me. They get very sloppy and errant passes. That they were making tons of errant passes. No wonder they got scored on shorthandedly. Total penalties was 4-1 for Jersey, thank God. Penalty minutes 10-2 for Montreal. Montreal has to learn to capitalize on that much better. Block shots. This was a night off for the Canadians. They better get back in the air because they got Jersey today. We need to win. No excuses, no games. Phenomenal what we're doing, but we have to win today. We if we can get 1 point, we clinch a playoff spot. So that means send it into overtime at least. But we need this win. Montreal should come out full tilt. So we got to get back into the blocking shot department too. Takeaways 6-1 for the Habs. Giveaways for Jersey 13-12. Fairly close. So let's get to the scoring column for you, and we will show you that. I thought we kind of missed that in the beginning, didn't we? Yes, we did. So we'll go back to it. Here's how the game starts off. We get Jaden Struble, who's got his second of the year, assisted by Cole Caulfield and Arbor Jacki. Nice to see them team up on it. They didn't. I mean, they have some odd moments, but I think the two of them are looking okay out there. 15:58. Second, it was like they're not looking as bad as I thought they would, is what I'm saying. Second period, we get Ivan Deminoff. Oh, what a game he had. Just easy with that goal and the shootout goal. So he was huge last night. That's why I said the kids came through. 8-12. He gets a beautiful power play goal assisted by Cole Caulfield and Nick Suzuki. Lane Hudson gets one unassisted at 9:28. That had the Habs up 3-zip. This is what's concerning. And I don't know why, but I honestly thought Cole Caulfield got a goal. I guess I misread that when I was watching that last night. Anyway, he's always scoring so much that you just assume that and he's always in the play. So 13:08, Dawson Mercer comes back with a goal assisted by Meyer and Hershire. And that's a deadly line, 13:08. And Jack Hughes, this guy just, the shorthanded goal, that sloppiness of the Habs, assisted by Brad, he was not going to miss. And it was a second chance on a breakaway. And Dobish stopped the first one. But and Montreal kept doing that over and over. Of course, he's going to score. And that's what happened. It was back-to-back breaks. And Montreal just so sloppy in that particular play. They can't let that happen again. 17:40. And Jack Hughes is just too deadly. And then we get the tying goal at 17:45. Late into the game, Meyer assisted by Hughes and Dougie Hamilton. All right, then we got into the shootout. Paul Crawford did not score. Cole Caulfield, yeah, that's why I'm thinking of Cole, because he scored in the shootout. Too bad that doesn't count on his record, because he'd be at 50. And then Bratt scored to tie things up. So that was kind of a piss off. And then we had Demidov, who scored. Thank God, puts us ahead. Then Jack Hughes, of course, he scores, and he's just so hard. He just knows exactly what to do, waiting the goalie out. And Nick Suzuki gets stopped on his. Hamasenko was saved as well. Slavkovsky got stopped. Cody Glass went right. Kapanen gets the winning goal on his final shot and puts Montreal ahead. They take it. Thank God. A lot of positives, but a few negatives were starting to rear up. Can't. They got to get their power play in better situation. I don't like the way it's working, and this drop back all the time of dropping it back to the farthest guy back like Nick Suzuki carrying it up. I can't stand this freaking play. It seems to be all across the NHL, and it just drives me absolutely crazy. But Montreal is so sloppy when they're on the power play. Consistency wise, they can look real sharp one moment, but boy, for the most part, they got a lot of work to do. They get a lot of chances, and they got to start capitalizing. They're doing great. Got to get those block shots back out, though, boys. Start helping your goaltender. And Yakodovish, again, with those 38 shots. Come on, man. This guy's always, thank God he was in, and that would be a different outcome. He stood on his head and held his ground and kept us in it when we get a 3-0 lead and then go blowing it because we're getting sloppy. Thank God for consistent goaltending from him. Once again, look sharp. So that's why I say the kids really came through for us last night. Demidov had a phenomenal night. Kapanen comes through. And then Dobish, who played solid all the way through, making some very crucial high danger saves. Um, and of course, thank God Cole has that shot and came through with his shootout um, goal as well. So awesome! Let's go Habs go. This is great. We got a few things to fix up, clean up some plays, and Lane, as great as he is, he's got to clean up, picking and choosing not to be doing it continually. It's great to do it sometimes, but you got to be able to pick and choose a little better because he is into a bit of a rut getting burnt there. That's been happening probably 7 or 8 games. So he's going to have to watch that. He's got to get out of that. And that's going to be on Marty to get him out of that. And the defensive coach, of course, but they're going to have to really work on that. And he'll get out of it. I'm sure he will. He learns from his mistakes. I love this kid. So, and he still had a good game. Uh, Again, go Habs, go. Let's not take. Again, we're playing a team that usually beats us, so that was great to get the victory. Coming home today, let's get the victory in front of our fans and put us in the playoffs. Let's not take this for granted and play around with points, wins and losses, because we had a lot of help last night with teams chasing us, losing, and that's great. But now we got to capitalize on that little gap. There's not a big gap, but we got to capitalize on it. Go Habs, go! Way to go, Habs! I'm assuming we may see Fowler tonight. I don't know. That's just hard to say though, because with that many shots coming at you, I don't know. I mean, it's clear we got our starter right now, and that is Dovish. That's not to say what's going to happen in the future. I just think these are definitely, either way it goes, going to be the future goalies. But Dovish is the starter at this point in time. He is standing on his head. He's showing that his a bit of more experience, and he's really fighting through stuff. So way to go, Habs! Habs fans, get on the horse and get behind your team. And I can smell a playoff coming, and let's just not take these guys for granted. Go Habs, go! You seen it here at Center Heights Productions.